limiting our powers, but only because we're letting you. Don't make me regret this card.
Don't worry. I'll close the Kunad gate.
Wow. So this is our Habaki's.
Damn it! So much power!
Feels like I'm going to black out. The extinction belt. It's still not moving.
I have to find a way to control this power!
Man, what plan you got now?
Just focus on the extinction belt. Give it your all. I'll take care of controlling our Habaki. I've been connected to it for 2,000 years now.
All right then, do it!
Karen, we trust you.
If you want to save this world, then show me the strength of your resolve.
Kasane!
Yuito!
Now it just disappears. Oh, I didn't know we were putting it in there.
Right! We've got movement! The extinction belt is getting sucked into the Kunad gate like we planned!
Oh, wow. The extinction belt is fading away.
We did it! Thank you, Karen.
The extinction belt's no longer a threat. From here, we can go directly to the Chronos terminal.
Right.
Keep your focus on the red strings.
Now. Finally. The last one.
This ain't very good. Hey, man! Shit! Ah, why you gotta do that to them?
Hey!
This is why you can't trust nobody.
I can't give up. Not after all these years.
No! You can't!
Hold on!
I told you to show me the strength of your resolve. This time, I won't claim Yakumo's life. The final entanglement will be eliminated.
Karen, but that... You're going to sacrifice your own life.
This is it. One last jump through time.
No, don't do this!
Karen! Karen, What?
This is... the red strings. But how?
Watch life itself just be completely fixed. Karen goes back to the past. He saves Alice. And fixes everything.
Fubuki, take care of her for me.
The Kunad Gate!
Beautiful.
Does that mean we pulled it off?
The Kunad Gate no longer...
Yeah.
That flood of red we saw everywhere. That was the red strings, wasn't it? Which means...
By traveling into the past, I wonder if we... changed the world for the better.
More than just the Kunad Gate closing, you mean?
Oh! Sorry about zoning out there, guys. Not used to the sky being pretty. Good to go, Haruka?
I've been good to go for a while. Hurry up, Wataru.
We saved the world, didn't we?
We didn't just prevent the future apocalypse. We eliminated the extinction belt too.
But
Thanks to Karin. We won.
was it only in this
Yeah.
time, or...
He made a new future. All of us did.
Let me, keep going, keep going. Ask later, ask later.
It's beautiful. I wish you could see it.
I don't even play Dream and Drive now.
Okay, so this is what we could find out. We'll need to do a more thorough investigation, but most of it coincides with the history we know.
So everything that still happened, happened?
But there's...
Major General Fubuki, we've received several reports from all areas that the extinction belt has dissipated. And the Kunad Gate suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened here?
I'll send a detailed report later. First, we need to contact the New Himuka government.
Fubuki!
Oh my.
You're here too?
My man. He succeeded.
Alice?
What? Why are you so startled? Oh, you're with them too, Hanabi?
What?
Alice. It's here. Then what about... Then... What about Karin?
Karin?
She's never met him.
I don't know him. Do I?
My man Rui erased himself from her whole life just to save her. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, here they come. 3 months from now. I can't even try and almost cry.
I was thinking of going to Kunad Highway tomorrow since it's ready. I'd be happy if you'd all join me.
I like how my messages are matching up here. I need to see more Alice. But this is 3 months from now, huh?
I don't really go for superstitious stuff
No,
like that.
I've never done it.
You should come along. You too, Luca. So I was the chair
It sounds like
of
I want to read the article when it What comes out. preparation should I make?
Sure.
I guess I'll join you.
Oh, Yuito.
Sorry, am I late? Major General Fubuki isn't here yet.
Well, let's hang out until everyone gets here. The weather's nice enough.
You still got your weapon, man. Isn't it all over by now? Alright. Before we get into talking to everybody, let's do this. So, Karin went back into the past. And, you know, he's been doing it the whole time, and he's been failing, and failing. But this time he did his final jump, which, I'm gonna take this. The couple of things we know he definitely could have done, before we go into what is actually his DLC, to see what he did. That's what the DLC is about, is actually seeing a few of his attempts. What I'm gonna guess a few of his attempts were, and this is what's gonna make the whole boss fight with Karin not be put into the final episode, because I think my theories are gonna go on for a little bit here. I believe that one of the things with Karin is that he tried normally. He tried his best to save Alice normally, without changing much, just keeping her out of harm's way, and it didn't work. He tried to get her out of the OSF. Didn't work. He tried... Maybe Fubuki died while trying to save Alice at one point. It didn't work. Maybe Fubuki died along with Alice at the same time. Obviously, didn't work out. Maybe, because I think... I have a feeling that Alice and Karin liked each other, even though Alice and Fubuki are engaged. It's kind of a sad thing. I mean, really, come on, why are we gonna torture my man Fubuki? But, imagine Karin confessed his love to Alice to try and change everything. That also didn't work. And so now he did his final thing, where he probably went so far back into the past that he thought if he never met her, she could survive. If he never ever met Alice, and she would always love Fubuki. Because I'm sure there's probably a part of Karin in there that felt bad that he fell in love with Alice. He fell in love with his best friend's love, his love fell in love with him. I think that Karin thought that was the best solution, was to just stay away from her to save her. Which is, along with that, he made sure that he was going to save everything else, but keep history the way it was. Perhaps he still knew that if he changed too much, he would doom the entirety of life, so the worst he did was stay out of Alice's life and let everything play out right back to this moment where Karin took Yuito and Kasane's power and moved the Kunad Gate. And, I mean, but then it leaves the question of where would Alice be in all these moments? What would Alice be doing when Yuito, Hanabi are off doing this? What would Alice be doing when she finds out what's going on in the hospital from her niece? What would she be doing when she finds out everything about Yuito's history? Does she know all that? Like, does Hanabi have all of the memories of what we've gone through? Does she know all that? Would we have told her? I mean, now it's 3 months from then. So, we've either told Alice everything about what happened, or we haven't. Which I would assume we would. And you gotta think that this is really definitely hard on Luca, because he loved his brother. And this is hard on Fubuki because he loved his friend. And they both are gonna be sad when they look at Alice, because she doesn't even remember him at all. She's like, what, probably 20 or something? Let's say she's 24, okay? Actually, now she's 40, if you think about it. If she has survived this long, Hanabi is probably at least maybe 17. Actually, she should be 16, because she was scouted. So she's 16 years old. Or she volunteered. Either way, she's 16 years old, because the game said that they want him at 16 and not 17. She's 16, and Alice is probably 37 to 40. Now that she has survived the whole 20 years that Karen had now changed for her. That's a whole 20 years that... It's a whole 40 years of her life. Okay, mine, maybe like 35, 34 years of her life that Karen is just gone from. That he erased himself from to save her. And he actually saved the world at the same time. My man went from villain to hero in just the span of 10 minutes. He went from villain ready to end the entire world to savior of Earth that nobody knows except for Yuito and his friends. That is actually commendable. He fixed all of his wrongs in the span of a second. As soon as he went back to the past. You know what? That's how you write a villain. Maybe it could be lazy writing in some parts, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I like those kind of stories sometimes, you know, with the guy who will just completely, guy or girl who will just completely fuck everything over just to get their loved one back. Because I don't know, depending on how much you love somebody, it's something you can do, and I don't know, I could probably find myself being that kind of idiot, dooming everybody for the sake of one person, because, well, I get attached pretty quickly to people, and I have strong attachments to them. So... yeah, I'd say Karen was done pretty well. And would be happy to see his DLC. Which, actually, we can go see that now. But no, we shouldn't. We need to end this because all it is talking to them and then that will be it. So...
these cherry blossoms are as beautiful as ever. Even though history changed, Seto and Nagi, their deaths weren't erased. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping for a miracle. But I guess I need to face reality. Anyway, how have you been feeling?
I'm fine right now. I can still use my power, but thanks for your concern. You're always worried about other people. I think that's amazing.
You're still the same. You always look for the best in people.
What? That was sudden. I'm embarrassed.
sorry if you hear that gulp.
Took me in after my mistakes and showed me the right way. I'm grateful.
I'm grateful to you too. You were always saving my butt. Also, I think you and the others guided me a lot too. So, I guess that means we found a path we could take together.
I see. Maybe Yuito Platoon felt so nice because you were the one in charge. You could call it a family. I don't have any family left, but the warmth I felt in the Yuito Platoon was just like it.
Family? Then I guess you'd be the oldest brother.
I'm basically the same age as Chairman Sumeragi.
Well, but your body is still young. You decided to stop acting old.
Right. I still have a lot of life to enjoy.
Don't make it sound like a chore. You have to ease up. You're so serious. Oh, right. We should go to that gyoza place again. I registered an account on their app.
You too? I actually registered on the app as well. Okay, let's go try out some of the new stuff on the menu next time.
history we know only exists in our heads, right? I think we should make a memorial before our memories fade. I'm gonna write down the history that we lived in a historical novel. It'll just be fiction to the rest of the world, though. I'll need your help, too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to support you when you need as well. Just like always. Even if you quit the OSF, that won't change. This is just between us, though, okay?
In this history, it wasn't Karen that started a rebellion with Seiran, but another OSF soldier.
Huh.
He's a known veteran, and I recognize his face. But I don't think he's an equal to Karen. However, history is taking almost the same path. It's something that's beyond human comprehension. Oh yeah, I heard you've been having some trouble. Crows are all over you.
It's my family. Now that Kaito is out of the government, the press has turned on him and are just saying whatever they want. Since I was part of the operation that got rid of the extinction belt, they've been hounding me. It's the same with you, right?
That's true, but you have the advantage of being a Sumeragi. Public opinion and the press just latch on to what's easy to understand. Most people don't try to see what's really going on.
Oh, are you actually worried about me?
That's not what I meant. I was just checking because it wouldn't be good if it got in the way of our missions.
I'm fine. It's not like I'm being chased around by the crows all day, every day. Things will settle down eventually. Oh, but I might already be retired by then.
I see. If you retire, you'll be a civilian. Weak. You can sit and watch me climb the ranks.
You don't change, do you? Though, you're right. I won't be able to fight the others anymore. I won't be able to go watch the thunderclouds outside the city like we did either.
Apparently, New Himuka's climate changed after the extinction belt disappeared.
Hmm?
We might get a chance to see lightning up close again. I wouldn't be opposed to taking you. You can thank me later.
Wow, conceited much? It would be nice to see them with you again.
I see the dialogue is different in subtitle there, because he said, wow, conceited much? But also, I think bonding events do have effect on some of the story.
I was thinking maybe I would apply for the Lunar Surface Survey project. I want to see how people lived on the moon. Then maybe I'll sort of understand what Togetsu was trying to do. Telepathy probably won't reach here from the moon. I wonder if Wataru will cry because he misses me. I'm just joking. Even without my power or SAS, I'm still connected to my brother and everyone else. It's like an ability that's more than a power.
It looks like the cryogenic sleep chambers stopped functioning when Babe went down. My old associates were taken into custody by the government. Well, they can't do anything without Babe anyway. I'm in a pretty bad spot too. Well, I guess it's obvious they're suspicious of me as well. There's also the thing with Chairman Sumeragi. I'm on release without indictment, hunting others for now, but I'll probably be arrested soon.
I see.
Don't look at me like that. I know you want to say I told you so.
I want you to pay for what you did, but I don't feel smug about it. You're one of us, even if you did some bad things.
Don't you find it hard to live with that personality?
I managed to make it to 16 like this, so no.
That's true. So what are your plans now?
I'll retire. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers. Besides, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do.
Then come visit me if I get thrown in prison. I'd like to know how things are going and how Sagumi is doing.
Okay. My brother might get caught too, so I can visit you when I visit him.
Hey, am I just an afterthought?
I'm kidding. Besides, Major General Fubuki said that your sentence would be lighter because of everything you did to help. That's why instead of worrying about what will happen when you're caught, you should worry about what you'll do after.
After that? I'm sure I'll be discharged from the OSF. I heard the Lunar Surface Survey project will be going forward, so I'll probably help with... No, it's still a little too hard to go back home to the moon. I'll probably just stay here and clean up the Togetsu mess. I've been on Earth for a while, but I've done so much lying in my life. It might be good to finally live honestly for once.
Then teach me about politics.
Why me? Do I look like I'd be good at it?
Weren't you the commander of the colonists? I looked it up after Kasane told me your real name. You're actually really good at politics.
Oh man, it sucks to have so much information about you etched in history. Well, I'm tired living a life of lies. It might not be so bad being your tutor.
Huh. That's an interesting one.
A world where Alice is alive. This is what Karin wanted. Though it is only in hindsight. What my brother did, I believe it was wrong. But I think I felt his thoughts for a moment at the end there. I don't agree with him. But for now, I am trying to accept this world. By the way, did you have your brain examined?
Yeah. My power was acquired, so they said I have a very high chance of losing it.
I see.
Don't look so down. I said I don't care about it. I'll be alright.
You really are strong. I must bolster myself so I don't fall into despair. You climbed the mountain with me, so I can't look glum in front of you.
You don't have to pretend to be happy. Karin was...
I know, and I appreciate that. However, I want to push my limits here. The fact that my brother vanished is confusing. But whatever this world is now, I did have a brother. If this is the world my brother wished for, then I want to watch over it and be a part of it as well. I want to be strong for that. Stronger than him.
Yeah. Even if Karin was the one who created this current timeline, it's up to us to create the future.
Are you planning on retiring from the OSF?
Nothing gets past you. I've already put in my request. I'll be back to being a civilian after I take care of a few things. I can't stay in the OSF if I lose my powers.
Even if you didn't lose your power, I think you would have still chosen retirement. In order to protect this country differently from the OSF.
You think so? You might be right. I realize that there are a lot of different ways to help people.
Yes. We will both do what we can to create a better future. I want to use this given power to carry out my duties in the OSF. Even if it was given to me, I should use it to the fullest. I've come to terms with the many parts that make me who I am.
You truly are a Septentrion. So reliable. I'll keep doing my best, too. We might be going about it differently, but I'm sure we're striving for the same future.
Oh, it is important to maintain your physical health after your retirement if you're going to accomplish something significant. I can help you come up with a training regimen.
So that part of you hasn't changed. You really are amazing. Okay, don't make it too tough, though.
It seems that you and Kasane have something to do with the fact that we're the only people who realize that history has changed. When the world was altered, we were connected to Red Strings users through SAS. So we became observers as well. Well, it's all speculation. Regardless, that time travel power is incredibly strong. If history was going to change, it could have made someone else head of PR. Ugh.